Detour the Cannonball and is 408 miles from Lake Havasu to Winslow, Arizona. It's an early morning start. If I've learned anything about traveling around the world, especially hot countries, you want to avoid the midday sun where only mad dogs and Englishmen go out. As the sun rises over Arizona, the sky changes colors and it's absolutely glorious. We're starting with beautiful, brilliant shades of yellow that turn into bright orange that gives a glow of blue and purples. And the sky is just dancing with these different shades of colors and it's sending you on this glorious journey. Absolutely beautiful. It looks like God's palette with all these different flashes of colors. Glorious. The surprise wasn't over. I was about to hit a cowboy town. Oatman, Arizona began as a small mining camp when two prospectors struck a $10 million gold find in 1915, though the vicinity had already been settled for a number of years. Oatman's population grew to more than 3,500 in the course of a year. As of 2020 census, its population was only 102. The name Oatman was chosen in honor of Olive Oatman, a young Illinois girl who was captured and enslaved by Indians during her pioneer's family's massacre while on their journey westward in 1851. She was later sold or traded to the Mojave people who adopted her and tattooed her face in the custom of the tribe. She was released in 1856 at Fort Yuma. The boom of 1915 to 1917 gave Oatman all the characters and characteristics of any gold rush boomtown. For about a decade, the mines in Oatman were among the largest gold producers in the American West. In 1921, a fire burnt down many of Oatman's smaller buildings, but spared the Oatman Hotel built in 1902. One of the hotel's major attractions is a room designated as the Suite, where Clark Gable and Carole Lombard supposedly spent their honeymoon after the 1939 wedding in Kingman, Arizona. In actuality, Gable and Lombard returned directly to Los Angeles after their wedding for a press conference the next morning and did not take a honeymoon until much later in Baja, California. A much welcome sight on the Cannonball, our gas station, and this was no exception. This was also a bonus point. Filled up and back on the road for a pleasant surprise. I knew there was a Baghdad, Arizona, and I also knew it was going to add 40 minutes to my time. It was well worth it. According to legend, the name Baghdad is not misspelled Baghdad. Supposedly, a father and son operated a small-scale copper mining operation there in the late 1800s. The father dug out the ore, and the son loaded it into bags. When one bag was full, the son asked his father, "Do you have a bag, Dad?" However, this is disputed, and some say the name derives from the Iraqi capital Baghdad, imagined as the epitome of wealth and luxury. Well, it looks like I'm back home in Baghdad. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. هلا بكم. Baghdad, Arizona, that is, Baghdad, Arizona. Back on the road to rejoin the Cannonball and to enjoy the rest of magical Arizona. It was such a pleasant surprise to go through a cute town called Jerome. Jerome, Arizona was founded in the late 19th century on Cleopatra Hill overlooking the Verde Valley. Jerome is located more than 5,000 feet above sea level. Supported in its heyday by rich copper mines, it was home to more than 10,000 people in the 1920s. As of the 2010 census, its population was only 444. It is now known for its tourist attractions such as its ghost town status and local wineries. As I was vibing my way through Arizona, lost in my surroundings, I didn't pay attention to how fast I was going. I was loving this trip. And this for sure didn't harsh my mellow. This is a scooter Cannonball after all. After that temporary pause, it's time to hit the road and enjoy the rest of Arizona and make my way to Winslow, Arizona. The road to Winslow took me through Sedona and some more Red Rock country. Absolutely beautiful countryside. I am definitely coming back to Arizona, and I am definitely spending more time here in Arizona. There is just so much to see. and so much to do. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting closer and closer to Winslow, Arizona, and we're going through the Navajo Nation right here. We're about to hit a 50-mile dirt road, and I gotta tell you something, this dirt road was treacherous. We had a few accidents on this dirt road. On the other side, you can see bits and remnants of scooters all over the place. Slow down, buddy. Slow down, buddy. He told you to slow down. There were a few accidents on that road, and luckily, nobody was seriously injured. Finally, end of day 2, Winslow, Arizona. Check in. What a long day and what a beautiful day. It was time to take a little rest and a shower and get ready for dinner with my brother-in-law Keith Stern and my Charlotte scooter buddy Scott Donovan. And of course, we're in Winslow, Arizona. You gotta sing the song. Hey. Well, I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in the flatbed Ford, slowing down and take a look at me. Come on, baby, slowing down to take a look at me. Don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose. Join me next time on day 3, where we do 348 miles from Winslow, Arizona to Los Alamos, New Mexico.